Warning: the following show is currently in early access and may just end before it really gets going. We're totally listening to audience feedback though. It'll be finished one day. Promise!
I was about to say ladies and gentlemen, but I guess it's just gentlemen. Welcome back to Adventure Bastards. To our viewers at home, I'm sure this looks like just another episode, but they're missing the fact that we've been off for like 2 months or something like that, maybe longer before we.
It was like June, was it not?
It was quite a while ago, and we stopped the last episode with Johnny just disappearing to go to the not even saying to the toilet, just left, just got up and left and never came back. So it was
It's been 2 months and then he returned finally.
That's right, guys, I'm back.
So when we left, you guys were on the Mauretania on your way from New York to Southampton. I'm going to go a little bit of a recap of where we are because, as I say, I expect you guys have probably forgotten a little bit of what had happened.
Completely.
I've got loads of random notes, but I've got notes actually.
So day one, you boarded the ship. You were fucking around while everyone was getting excited to leave, and Desmond met Juliet and started hitting it off with her.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
If you-
yeah!
If you can call it hitting it off.
Yeah.
Well, if you recall, he made a ridiculously hilarious first attempt with her, and then actually she warmed to him over time due to some very
Yeah,
successful
remember,
roles.
he something happened and we never found out what
She
it was.
may have slept with me.
Oh! See, you didn't tell us before.
I've not divulged anything.
You had
Maybe a baby character coming in.
Ugh.
You had dinner at the captain's table where you met a Professor Fuda and his 2 students. They were very sort of cagey about their involvement with the occult, but they admitted that was their involvement.
Didn't Desmond like screw up that encounter as well or something?
I don't.
I didn't screw up anything.
I thought it was going quite well, and then you just pretty much insulted him or something. I can't remember.
I think that was
remember.
no. I think he insulted everyone. To be fair.
That's
So
true.
so the at the dinner table there was a guy who wouldn't join the rest of who was invited but wouldn't join them. We'll come back to him in a minute. So the next day you met Malcolm Pinkham, who is a scientist. I believe he was a scientist. I don't actually remember what his job was. Fucking hell, I can't find him on the list.
I've just looked at Roll20 and there's just cocks everywhere.
yeah, I know. It's
Is
like
there?
Johnny drawing all over it usually.
Oh, it's
Hey!
horrible.
Oh, that's not me. Fuck.
Of course it is.
Map and all the characters.
Okay, so it's Askew.
Obviously-
Oh no, sorry. Malcolm Pinkham was the ship's purser. Do you remember messing this guy about a load?
With the map,
Yeah.
No,
told
that's
him
not the
there
map.
was,
Not the map. You
Yeah,
you were obsessed with getting you wanted to know who the weird guy was who wouldn't talk to you, and so you were obsessed to go look into his luggage, and so you went and broke into the hold. Lied to the guards there, and then
Yeah, he got in trouble.
he was really not happy with you guys.
Wasn't there a shootout as well?
We'll get to that.
Oh, sorry.
Spoilers.
Well, that happened last episode. I don't know whether these are from like a previous
Yes.
story or
Right. So anyway, there was a Professor Alvin Morley Paterson. He was a sort of bookish nerd who was dropping his books, and Carla was.
the
sorry,
clumsy guy.
Yeah, Frank was like cracking up at how clumsy this guy was.
Oh yeah, I remember we were getting on the boat and I was like, ha.
You're like, look at that nerd. And so anyway, so he later talked to you, and actually where we're at in the story, he'd invited you that evening to come to his cabin. He basically pointed out to you that there was quite a lot of people on the boat who were involved in the occult and thought it was a weird coincidence, and asked you to visit him on the night where we've left things off after dinner to come so he could show you a demonstration of what he'd been working on. So that morning of that day, the morning of that day, there was a shuffleboard game with the strange man on the deck. And
Did you mention the fact that the students went missing?
oh, that's that. We'll get to that.
Well, that happened before the shuffle deck shit.
No, it happened straight after it.
Okay.
The memory.
I've just listened to it. So with the shuffleboard deck, there was a shootout with some people trying to attack this guy, and you guys defended him. They escaped in a boat, and the guy invited you to join him at dinner. And then between the shuffleboard deck game and dinner, one of the two students went missing. I think the lady went missing, and you spent your afternoon trying to search for her to no avail. And then just as we were about to prepare for dinner, Jimmy just disappeared.
That's not part of the story, though.
No, it's not part of the story. So annoyingly, we didn't leave nicely at the end of a day. We left about halfway through day 3 of this 6-day journey to Southampton.
It looks like Desmond's been stranded on a desert island for too long.
Yeah, next time you see Juliet, she's gonna be like, "What happened?"
His beard just grew out of nowhere.
I've got a big ball with what's the ball? Wilson.
Wilson, yeah, the coconut thing, isn't it?
Wilbank. Mine's called Wilbank.
Wilbank. Wilson.
Oh, the basketball. We had a game of that.
What, you and Wilson?
No, me and Frank.
When I saw it in the background, I thought it was like a Nemo plushie.
It really does.
Right. So, as we resume, you guys have basically spent a lot of time looking around the ship and not found anything in terms of the missing woman. And now you've gone to, and now it's time for dinner.
Right, I need to get into character.
I am so confused.
Yeah.
I can't remember who I am.
Well, if you just,
Yeah.
my advice.
Who am I?
No, that's my character.
My advice would be, obviously, normally it's like I let you guys make all the decisions, but as you guys are trying to get back in the flow, if you just let events if you just follow through with events, you should get back to a point where you know what's going on pretty
We're
quickly.
not at the ball pairing.
What? Follow
Is that what
through.
you said here at the start of the ball?
I think he's talking about following through. Right. So, I assume you guys are going to go to the dinner you've been invited to with the Count.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, you just said just let things happen. Nah.
Well, that's the thing.
This is the Count who
No,
saved his life, yeah?
He saved his life earlier. And just say normally I would just let you ask you guys what you want to do, but it's like at the minute I think you need to just sort of follow the story a little bit until you remember who everyone is and what your relationships
I
are.
sit on the roof.
Thing is, sadly, there's no the recording of you guys sitting on the roof is the lost episode.
We'll have to relive it.
It would be great if you guys were like 6 days on the boat. Let's just climb on the roof of the boat. We can send dinner up here.
Just arrive at the destination completely red.
Would it be sunny or would it be cold?
Yeah,
It
you.
would be freezing cold.
Nice it would be. Yeah.
Middle of the Atlantic.
So, do we have to dress up? Is it a fancy dress meal?
It's not a.
But
Not. It's
we'll
not.
always dress really well.
You should be dressed smart tonight. It's not a fancy dress night though. It's just a dress. We'll dress smart. But
Okay, let's go.
okay, so you guys go to dinner to meet the Count. The Count. Basically, like he's got a table.
Don't we need to get some suits for dinner?
Do you want to go to a suit shop?
There must be one on this boat.
How could you imagine if that guy you buy suits from in Boston was on this boat?
That's why I got away from you guys.
Actually, I don't think
Travel the world, make suits.
to be fair, I don't think he's met any of you.
Oh.
He's met me.
Sorry?
He might know me.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't met any of us. Oh yeah, the suit guy hasn't met any of us.
It's all different characters.
Who are we talking about?
Is he on the boat? Has he got a shop?
Yeah, he's on the boat. But he's not working. He's not working.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he's probably got some material with him though.
Do you want to go find a suit guy?
No.
We need.
Okay, we'll leave it for another day.
I'm sorry, Dan.
We've got 3 more days to make friends with him. Let's just go to dinner.
Alright, so you're on your way to dinner. You walk past a guy who looks at you guys and says, "Oh man, your suits are not great. You know, you should come visit me in Boston sometime. I could sort you out with something lovely. You shouldn't be seen in a beautiful establishment like this wearing those awful suits."
Oh, thank you.
Thank
We
you very much.
We've heard good things about you.
Pull out my gun.
Get fucked.
I believe we've got like a loyalty card, like 50% off discount because our previous our company's got worked with you before. So.
Oh yes, you work with the Boston investigators, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely, you guys have always been good customers. Do drop by. I'll give you a good discount. How's Cheryl doing?
Same
You don't know
old.
about it. You don't know. It's me that knows Cheryl.
He does.
Don't be creeping. Don't be creeping on Cheryl.
She likes her suit. We're here.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Well, see you guys in Boston after my lovely holiday.
Yes.
Okay.
See ya.
Yeah.
What a weird guy.
So you go into the dinner hall. I don't know if you remember previously you'd stayed on the captain's table, which is like the big main table in the hall. You're not actually invited to the captain's table every night of the journey. So tonight it's basically like on the first night of the voyage he'll invite like people along who are sort of noteworthy to have dinner with him. But the rest of the journey it's mostly his crew around him.
So it's like the cruise ship bicycle for food.
Whoa! So anyway, tonight though, all of the sort of furore in the restaurant is not over the captain's table, but over the count's table because obviously he's very excited about what happened earlier on, and it's kind of the talk of the ship.
I nearly got killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It was
he's so
so
excited. He's so hyped. So anyway, there's a big sort of elaborate sort of layout. It's normally you just order from the menu, but today he's got like a big, huge spread all across the table. As you arrive into the room, you can see there's just food piled up all over the table, with him waiting there in the middle with his guards are still around. Two of his 4 guards are standing around him. The others are sort of standing around, keeping an eye. And
One of them not get shot.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
One of them may or may not be shot.
Okay.
So yeah, one of them's holding his arm like that, but we don't know if it's because he's shot or just because he's like that's just the way he stands.
I think I did get shot.
So he's probably covering a bullet wound. So you arrive and he's like he sort of stands up. He's like, "Welcome, my friends."
Hello.
He's like, please do join me. I've arranged this fabulous spread in honor of my heroes.
Wow. It was nothing really.
Woo!
Why
Thanks.
are those guys attacking you?
Please,
come
come sit down and we'll talk.
Sorry.
He's shouting across. Like
Straight across the restaurant.
Why are they killing you? Other thing you may not remember, Desmond, is that you're walking around with your cane, by the way.
Oh.
Your sword cane.
Yeah, he's been going around with his sword.
The old war.
And you've been introducing to yourself as, "Hello everyone, I'm Desmond."
Hi, hello, I'm Desmond.
Who did I introduce myself to?
No, it was
Juliet?
after Juliet. You'd been talking to Juliet for ages, and then at the end you went, "Hello, I'm Desmond."
Because he didn't know my name at the time.
So it'd become a running joke in that episode that at the end you talk with someone and then go, "Hello, I'm Desmond."
But do you see, I've got my little shotgun, my stone off, and me.
I was going to ask, are you carrying the shotgun around with you as well today?
Did he take
I
it
am.
from them?
Yeah,
I did.
he's got his shotgun. Yeah, he's got his shotgun and his. And his...
Are you like
You're like a
grinding?
pirate.
Are you grinding meat or something?
I'm grinding something. Grinding me gears.
Anyway, should we get things moving?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's go.
Hello, I'm Desmond.
Actually, it was a hi, I'm Desmond, not a hello. Ooh, what's this? What a girly ringtone.
That was a Nan Managuchi.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Girly, it sounds like girl stuff.
Okay.
Well,
Hi,
chip
I'm
tune.
Desmond.
Girly chip tune. Right. So anyway, so he greets you, and there's like just an amazing spread of food. You all sit down, and offers you wine, whatever you want to drink. Basically, it's all on him, and it's all the most extravagant stuff that not necessarily has come from the ship's kitchen, but that he's brought along with him because he's a bit of a rich ponce. Yeah, I guess only you guys. I mean, it's up to you guys what you want to do at dinner.
Eat.
All right.
Who were we sat with? Was it just ourselves?
So it's like it's like so the way the layout. It's a circular table, and there's you four sat around it, and then between you, then next to the sort of sandwiching you four is the two bodyguards, and then him sat opposite you guys.
Ooh. Being
Well, at least-
sandwiched. This is
Love
cozy.
Cozy.
Yeah.
Well, it's just point is you're not allowed to sit directly next to the guy.
I understand. I got the point.
Who am I sat next to?
Whoever you want. I mean, I didn't force you to sit down, man. You can sit down.
Because
However
I've
you
got great sleight of hand. I would love to steal something from one of the bodyguards.
All right. Well, then you.
Why?
Because they might have something. I want to sit next to one of the bodyguards.
first.
All right, I want to sit next to a bodyguard, and then Ross. I want to sit next to Ross.
Desmond's just got terrible social skills.
Just next this guy and pickpocket him. Why not?
Please come join me in my fabulous meal. Please steal from my bodyguards.
And whenever he gets caught, hi, I'm Desmond.
Right, you laugh now. You might have a key to something.
Like, it doesn't matter.
I don't know.
Whatever. Continue.
Okay. Well, what do you want? So, what do you want to do?
Well, ask your question then, Desmond.
Yeah, go
Is now the hi, I'm Desmond.
Hello,
Why were those
he says,
guys-
hello, Desmond. I'm Count Mikhail Androvich Kurosov. I think I said that right.
So
yeah.
Count.
Can we call you Andy?
I mean,
Please, you can call me whatever you like.
the Count.
I want to call him the Fresh Prince.
You can call him the
How
Fresh Prince. Jimmy can call him Andy.
Can I drop the O from Count?
He just
seen Parrot reading it. Right,
he
sorry,
just
Count,
stares
sorry.
deadpan at you.
I just want to say,
Like the
Count,
mood goes
thanks for
frosty.
bringing us- Thanks for letting us come here, but there's an elephant in the room. I want to enjoy this lovely meal, but why were you caught in the shootout? What was going on?
Yes. Well, it's not the first assassination attempt, but usually they've certainly been more competent in the past. I'd like to believe my bodyguards would have sorted it, but I'm very glad you gentlemen were there to deal with it. Assassination attempts are somewhat a career hazard, as you might say.
So what career are you in?
Yeah, you're a count. What do you do?
He's a vampire, obviously.
Oh, very good.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
When pressed, I've been telling people that my trip to Europe is ostensibly sightseeing, but that's not exactly the truth. I don't know if are you gentlemen aware of the political climate back in Mother Russia at the moment?
No.
No.
Is that them, like, bombing Ukraine and shit?
So my journey has been. I'm trying to find out. Sorry. So there has been a recent are you familiar with the Russo-Polish War?
No.
Sure.
Sure. Well, and I'm sure Jimmy, as
Tell
you
us
would
about
know,
it, Jimmy.
I'm sure Jimmy would know, the conflict has all but paralyzed the central government of the Soviet Union, and my trip home has been sponsored by a friendly government hoping to make matters easier for everyone.
Yeah.
Home, so you're from where, sorry?
Originally I am from Russia, but I left some time ago because of, the political climate. It was not favourable for me to stay.
Oh.
So where are you headed now? Obviously London, but or Southampton.
So,
No, sorry.
so the British government are trying to get you to smooth things over.
Smooth things over in a manner. My family has connections to the Romanov Tsars of the past, and it seems like it's a time for somebody to step up and take control of matters over there. And
So what, you're gonna become the next Tsar?
hopefully, maybe yes.
Oh, interesting.
There's much to be done, and my hope is to bring peace to a troubled region. And my the resources available to me, as well as my blood connection, I hope would mean that the people will find me a suitable choice.
So I imagine the current Tsar or the government are trying to get rid of you then, and that's why
It's possible. There are many factions who would rather, they don't necessarily know that's why I'm going back, but they would rather people with legitimate blood claims were not around to cause any trouble.
Okay, I see.
It's a distressing matter, but one that hopefully will, I'm not looking for any additional bodyguards. I thank you for this one incident, but I'm sure I can make the rest of them the way there myself without your help. So don't worry too much about it.
You sound very British to be Russian.
Yes, because I'm from Grimsby, askew.
We need more accents.
I'm not doing impressions.
Look who's talking. You're fucking. Oh, what up, boy, man? I'm a thief.
I have nothing to say.
Oh God. It's like so the guy's like, but anyway, enough of my troubles. What brings you gentlemen aboard the Mauretania?
Well, we are
Don't remember.
we are looking for a missing exploration party, and I forget his name.
We've got bigger
What's
fish
his name?
than that. There's bigger fish than that.
I don't even have that book handy with me at the minute with your main mission.
There is.
To have it written down. Either way, such and such his name.
And you know what? I don't remember the name of the party because I don't have that book handy at the minute. But like, this guy's heard of it. This guy's heard it. The party that is lost is world famous, and he did follow the map. He said it was
it like the Cunningham expedition or something like that? That's what it begins with C.
Where are my notes?
Hold on, I'm just gonna go get a book.
I just love the idea of being at a dinner table. Where's my notes?
I've got so much stuff, like Emerson Imports.
Carlisle expedition.
That sounds correct.
There you go. See, that's close.
Yeah, I've got the file saved.
Oh, isn't there a document folder?
Oh, I used to have notes.
Yes, you're
but I stopped
correct.
taking-
The doomed Carlisle expedition. He says yes, I followed that one with some intent, but I thought it was a closed matter.
Well, we had I don't know if you've heard of. Damn it, what's his name? What was
I don't remember anything. It's amazing. Hold on, I've got
the author's name?
I'm about to
The
find
bloody
it.
tongue. No.
Oh, the author that was friends with, not Jimmy.
Erica.
The guy
Oh.
before Jimmy.
Oh, that
Hey,
guy.
Zav's friend.
Yeah. Ooh.
Isaac.
Isaiah?
Elias.
Elias.
Closer.
It is.
Yeah, we're good at this.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
All of us. Just fumbling around a dinner table.
Looking at
Elias
notes.
Brooks. No, I thought it was
Isaiah.
Jackson Elias.
There we
Jackson
Have
Elias.
you heard of a Jackson Elias?
Oh yes, I've read. He writes a very exciting tome, I would say. His stories. His stories. Stop that. His stories of the weird cultures that still exist around the world are quite frightening and interesting.
Well, he was good friends with Jimmy and Desmond here, and unfortunately, when we went to see it, well, no, but you knew him as well. No, you didn't know him, didn't you?
Zav. It was Zav.
Zav knew him. Sorry.
Jimmy Shafakum.
Is
Someone
it?
No,
It's just an
does
ump-
Desmond not know him as well?
Desmond
I
met-
know Jackson Elias.
Yeah,
Well,
you met
that's
him,
why
yeah.
I'm saying that, because I don't know him.
I met
now.
him.
Right, so he was friends with Desmond here,
Mhm.
and but unfortunately he was killed when we went to visit him about something to do with this Carlisle case.
We're in a hotel. Was he in the hotel?
Yeah, dead in the
Yeah.
hotel.
And didn't they jump out the window?
Yes,
Yeah.
they did, and then I got really hurt.
Badass. We were badass.
That's when I got my cracked ribs.
No, more importantly, that's when you threw my knife down a drain.
He's like, at this point, the thingy, sorry, Andy interrupts and says, "Oh, that sounds like a terrible ordeal. If you lost a knife, I'm happy to provide you with a new one."
Oh yeah, please do.
And he says, "I'll when we depart, I'll have my men pass on to you an ornate knife that is of great value and great strength."
Is it
Handle first, right?
Yeah. He laughs at that. He's like, "Yeah, don't worry. You're my friends. There'll be no stabbings this week."
Woo! So yes, that is what brings us on our way to England just now, is trying to find out why Jackson Elias was killed over the Carlisle case.
That sounds like quite an adventure. If you, I mean, I'm not really staying in. I'm not really staying in England myself. But
He said it. He said it.
it's the name. It's the name.
I broke the fourth wall.
Yes, it sounds like quite an adventure you bastards are having.
Yay!
Can that be a staple thing in every
episode now?
That sounds like quite an adventure, bastards.
Count, do you know anything? We need to ask more. Do you know anything about the bloody tongue?
It's not. It doesn't. Not a, well. Apart from things I've read in, Jackson's books. I know.
Tome. His tome.
There's nothing specifically I'm sure I could tell you that would help. But although I'm sadly not staying in England long enough to aid you there, if you find you need to visit Russia or have need of my services, I will do my best to help. I owe you more than just this dinner. So if you do need a hand at any point, do let me know.
I like this guy.
Like a
I mean, thank you, Andy.
He's now a phone a friend option on your
Phone a friend.
Yeah.
we have a count in our back pocket.
Yeah. Basically, you've got a count card you can play.
Or possibly a SAR.
Yeah, it could be a SAR card. It could be upgraded in the meantime.
What's a SAR?
It's like he's basically in charge.
Oh,
Yeah.
of what?
Russia.
Russia.
Oh, right.
Don't be sarcastic.
Oh!
Hey,
He's
that was, like, really bad.
That's how he replies to you. He goes, "Oh, this guy."
No. He asked one of his security to just come over and bend one of your fingers backwards.
Desmond could take it.
No, he couldn't. That's be like, "No, stop, please."
Can we have some of your finest vodka?
Oh, I'm Desmond.
Count?
My name's
Is there
Desmond.
vodka?
Oh, he passes the bottle over to you. There's vodka and wine and all sorts on the table.
Held up nothing in the air.
And you're like, he says yes, but I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, other than a promise of help, I'm not sure there's anything I can give you. But you are definitely my friends now, and you know, if there are times of need, do let me know. And
Thank you.
So do you have any hobbies? You know, since we're friends now, most.
well, I've been trying to get into shuffleboard, but I'm not very good at it. I'm not sure if you remember that, by the way. That was a thing in the episode as well. Askew was quizzing him about the quality of the shuffleboard.
I do not remember that.
Askew was like, I want to examine the shuffleboard and see if there's anything suspicious. And we started getting into the fact that it was quite...
It was like badly average shuffle.
yeah.
You wouldn't know if there's a lady in this dining hall by the name of Juliet, would you, Count?
There are many ladies in this dining hall, but sadly, because of the nature and secrecy of my mission, you know, apart from you gentlemen at the table, I've had to keep myself to myself mostly on this journey and avoid contact with anyone on board.
Okay. I'll let you off for that one.
Okay, well, thank you very much. He says, "Please enjoy your meals. You know, enjoy the dinner.
What would you recommend?
Try a bit of the everything."
That ticket.
Wow, you're so cultured.
I hope there's not too many saturated fats in this meal.
He asks one of the bodyguards to go over and bed with you.
Comes over, breaks another.
With your second SAR joke, you feel the bodyguard you've sat next to leaning into you just to remind you he's there.
Oh, that was really clever, the saturated fats one.
He says,
Is
"No."
that Desmond saying that?
Hi, I'm Desmond.
You mumble how clever your joke was under his breath, and he pretends to ignore it.
Oh. I'm gonna tuck in.
Okay. So yeah, dinner. I mean, so like, not to draw this out, dinner is mostly small talk from here on out. Like, you guys tell him some of your adventures, and he tells you some of his. His usually seem to end with other people killing people for him to make sure that problems disappear. And you guys run out of adventures, and then have to start telling adventures of your previous characters that you've been told and read in newspapers and things like that. Including the time your former colleagues sat on a roof rather than facing an adventure.
Oh yes.
That's good, that one.
That was a sad time. That was when you lost Zav.
Yeah, we don't really talk about that. Not much audio about that.
Yeah, and that's it. And basically just dinner passes. And unless you specifically want anything else out of the guide, dinner will just pass and that'll be over.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
How old are you?
Well,
Is he an old gentleman or a young gentleman?
I think he's probably about my age, I would guess. Probably about 30.
Old gentleman.
Oh! Walked into that one. Early to mid 30s.
Okay. Just curious.
Okay.
Man, he could go in Russia soon.
Yeah. Yeah, and anyway, so dinner passes, and as you get up to leave dinner, fuck, I need to make sure I get names right. Professor Alvin Morley Patterson reminds you. He says, "Please do remember to come to my room afterwards. I've got something I wish to show you, gentlemen."
So we just head down there.
Who's this guy? Is it the guy who's...
That's the professor guy.
Missing?
No. That's the guy that's like clumsy as fuck.
Oh, yes.
My mate.
The guy that was like, why do you think there's so many people to do with cults in the one place?
Oh, he was,
How mysterious.
Drop some books at the players at it.
Okay, we'll go and see him.
All right.
Yeah.
So as you head down the decks, you see a commotion. A bunch of crewmen are running past, shouting, and you hear some sort of noise in the distance. From the decks, basically, they're running away. Some people are running too, and some people are running away from a scene on the decks.
Yeah.
Let's go. Should we go and check it out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should probably check it out. We'll back you up.
We'll hang back.
You guys all...
Can we stop one of them? What's going on? Halt!
They...
Halt.
You shall not pass!
A passenger might have gone overboard. We need to tell the captain. Basically, they're rushing. So that's
But
what.
it takes all of you guys to tell the captain somebody's gone overboard.
Well, no, a couple of people are rushing back to tell the captain,
Oh, okay.
and other people are running to the scene to see what they found.
So why isn't anyone trying to help the man?
Maybe they are.
Yeah,
Is it?
Maybe
Is
that's
there no life?
Why don't we investigate the fallen person and look over the edge to see?
Right.
Okay.
There's a big gunshot against you. Peek over.
So,
John Desmond's
so you go.
spot hidden.
So you go to the front of the deck, and you basically see a bunch of people hanging around the side of, the side of the railings, like with torches, like shining them into because it's nighttime. So they're shining torches down, trying to find someone in the water, and they're shouting out, are you there? Is anyone there? Kind of thing. They're just they're trying to look for signs of somebody.
Okay. Can I roll for spot hidden?
Yeah, sure.
I forgot we had skills like that.
I'm trying to remember. Just need to look at what you.
What skills have I got? That's crap.
Yeah.
Swimming skill, jump in.
So
Okay,
yeah,
so-
my spot hidden's 45. So.
Okay, so between there's a bunch of people gathered around. But between them, you can see that a lady's shawl is like draped over, it's not just draped over the thing. It's like kind of like it's like sort of. It's been torn.
Over the handrail.
It's over the handrail, half over one side, half over the other, and it's torn. And there's blood on it. And also you notice some flowers on the floor.
Okay.
Can I pick up one of the flower petals?
So if you go,
Or just the flower in its entirety?
so
is
if you
fine.
get in close to look at the flowers, you'll see what it actually is it's a sort of a group of roses, all put in a sort of circular formation, like 5 roses in a
Like a
circle.
wreath.
Yeah, but they're not actually connected. They're just sort of placed. Like,
Oh right, okay.
I pick up a rose and put it in my collar.
Like a shit.
is that your character's action? As you go down to, as you pick one up, the crew asks you should leave that alone. It's evidence.
I put it back down on the floor. What's happened here?
So we can just see a torn shawl on the railing
Yeah.
and a ring of roses.
How many did you say?
About 5. Yeah.
It's not a very good ring of roses.
Yeah, it's not like a pentagon of roses.
Ooh, probably not.
Ooh, it is, yeah.
So yeah, but I did spot hidden to find the person in the water. Not
Oh, I didn't realise that's what you're doing.
Oh right, yeah.
This scrub.
Because I'm pretty sure I could see a railing.
No. You prick. You weren't at the railing, so you couldn't see over. So.
Pop
Okay.
your head over, Jimmy. Evidence for what? We're dodging the question. Evidence for what,
Spot
sir?
a hidden person in the water that they can't see.
Sorry, you should have been
So-
more explicit. I was telling you what you saw at the scene from where you were standing.
Do it again. Spot hidden again.
Fucking hell. No, I just got 2 for 1. It wasn't my fault that you assumed.
No, mate. Nah, mate. keep a decision as final. You did a spot hidden where you were stood, and that's what you saw.
Get fucked.
There you go.
Even better.
How do you like them apples?
All right.
That's
So,
like an even
so
better
with a sort of after flipping off the imaginary keeper, you go over, look over the railing. But even with your exceptional sight, you can't see any signs of anybody.
Oh,
Grim.
They're
Damn it.
gone, Captain.
What happened here?
So the captain runs up behind you, asking exactly the same question. He says, "That's exactly what I want to know. What happened here?"
no, I asked
Des
first.
is on the bar.
Who?
Is this where Desmond like stands next to the captain? Yeah.
Who's seen anything happen here? How do you know somebody went overboard?
Who's seen anything happen?
So one of the crewmen says, "We're not sure. We've been looking for one of Professor Felix Fuda's assistants all afternoon, and since he reported her missing, nobody's seen anything. But then during lunch, one of the crewmen on patrol noticed this shawl, which we recall her wearing. So we're worried she may have fallen overboard."
Oh shit, so no wonder why I couldn't spot her.
That doesn't explain the blood, though. Fine, sir.
No, we agree. Something must have happened.
Was
Maybe
she
the
fallen or was she pushed?
It's
Was
like
she dead before she hit the water?
Yeah, was she shot? Was she giving birth? Was she?
the guy's like, "I don't know. That's exactly what we're trying to figure out here right now."
Well,
Do you
if
mind
the
if I have a look at the shawl? Can I have a peek at the shawl?
The captain sort of says, "Fine, just don't disturb any evidence."
So the shawl on the railing, the banister thing. So is that like tied? It must be, or is it just like?
Is it torn?
Caught.
Like caught?
It's caught on it, basically.
Okay.
Can you describe the shawl? Is there anything worth mentioning about it?
I mean, it's not particularly noteworthy, other than the fact that it's definitely of woman's and it's definitely got blood on it. I mean, there's nothing like particularly unique about it, other than that.
So it wasn't a male shawl.
No,
Or a
Okay.
cross-dresser?
we can't rule that out.
Good. Good.
Desmond, where's your shawl?
Frank loves cross-dressers.
No, he loves Kieran. Can't remember his name.
Ross.
Ross.
There we go.
I forgot what my name is.
Did you just go
Frank.
Frank.
Well, Captain, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here.
Let's all go.
Okay.
I mean, we weren't here at the scene. You can't see anyone.
We can't see anyone.
We can't see anyone. We've got good eyes.
He says. He
Yeah,
says.
I rolled a 20.
The
20/20 vision.
captain says, "I fear you're correct, but it's a very clinical description of what could be a very tragic loss here today."
Let's see.
Yeah, Desmond.
See. I got anthropology.
Do you not have any flares, Frank? Or was that your old character?
No, okay, anthropology.
Malcolm.
Like, about the body, yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
You
Can't see
don't.
Could I use a role in anthropology to kind of determine how old the kind of blood is, or do you want to just tell me?
Anthropology's not that kind of studying. Anthropology's like study culture and
Yeah,
stuff,
it
isn't
would be more medicine. It would be a medicine role, I think, to like be making those kind of distinctions.
Sorry to stab you in the back, Jimmy, but
It's,
gotta be realistic.
It's alright, you got 1% medicine as standard, you could try.
you'd have to roll a 1.
Wait.
You gonna try?
Yeah, why
Got
not?
steak for lunch.
This is hype.
This is gonna be epic. It's gonna be epic. It's not gonna be epic.
Wow.
Could you be any further away?
I was just about to
So
say,
you
it's gonna be like
okay?
99.
So you lean over to sort of try and get a view of the blood, and you just somehow trip and rip the shawl. And the captain's like, "Get away from this shit now, you guys! You are not helping."
Oh, Jimmy.
I tried to help.
Thanks.
Can I take another look at the roses? In case
No,
anything-
get away from here. The captain's annoyed at you now.
Sorry, Cap.
Right, let's go to the guy's room that we're supposed to meet, because I don't think there's anything else we can do here.
We know someone's dead.
Well, do we?
No,
We don't. It couldn't be blood. It might be blood
be
from
staged.
the stake.
Anyway, let's go to this guy's room.
Okay.
Whose
Right.
room are we going to?
Udall.
The professor guy.
Oh,
Professor Patterson.
oh. Where'd I get Udall from?
I keep picturing him as Irish for some reason.
Patterson. Not any notes on this guy.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the bit where you go to his room. There's some like porno music playing as you get in there. Wow, chicka wow
I'm
wow.
just picturing I'm just picturing the music from Velvet Sundown. Sunrise, whatever it's called.
Frank's busting for a piss on the way to this guy's room.
I didn't know what you were going to say.
Frank's bastard.